we're working on our 6th Katheryn Howard. I can't believe we're already almost done with Katheryn Howard. Like, I don't know how that happened, but here we are. This is Dawn Addams from the 1953 Young Bess. Now, images of her actually in this movie are really hard to come by in terms of just quality. They're not great. But the actress herself had a lot of photos, and I don't think they were too photoshopped. I mean, she was smiling in all of them, because that's what actresses did in the 50s, but yeah, I was actually able to create the sim fairly quickly, which is why this video is super short, because it was just one of those serendipitous moments that just, boom, I was able to knock her out and get it pretty close to dead on, like, especially her mouth. I was really worried about it, and actually it was not hard to make at all. So yeah, and fun fact, I created this sim while watching In the Tall Grass, and if you would like to be confused and horrified, but like also intrigued, I definitely recommend watching that movie, because the entire time I was just so confused as to what was happening, but I also didn't want to turn it off, so I guess, I don't know. Mostly though, I think Patrick Wilson should be allowed to be incredibly unhinged all the time. Like, those Conjuring movies would be so much better if he was just allowed to be unhinged and release his, like, real estate mom energy. It would be fantastic. Because I don't like the Conjuring movies, I kind of think they're trash. But this is great. This is great. He should be allowed to be that way all the time. They should remake Phantom of the Opera, let Raoul be crazy too. It would be fantastic. I support this. I don't have too much to say about The Sims, so that's what I'm talking about in the Tall Grass, but she definitely has one of those, like, 50s faces where it's, like, squidgy, but not. Like, you look at a lot of 50s actresses, and they all kind of have the same thing where, like, you know, they've got a decent forehead, decent chin, but, like, all the rest of their features are kind of very centered in the middle of their face, which I think is interesting. I mean, obviously their faces are very symmetrical, which is why that's what people find attractive. The more symmetrical your face is, the better, but yeah, I think it's interesting, the squidginess. I'm a big fan. And her lips, like I said, chef's kiss. So happy the way those turned out. The only thing that could be a little bit better, I think, is her nose, but there wasn't a lot of good dead-on shots of her to really do it justice. There was really no profile shots, so yeah. I also already knew, even going into the sim, that I did not have the right hood for her, because it's supposed to be a French hood, but it just looks like a really overgrown headband that's been bejeweled, and no. So I just put her in a regular French hood and green dress and called it a day. I'm actually finding with a lot of Katheryn Howard's outfits, they're just nonsense, and I don't know why. Like, why are they nonsense? They didn't put a choker on this one, but, like, I feel like she has choker energy anyways. Like, I don't know, it's like they just associate, like, the hoe wife with chokers, which is rude behavior, especially because she probably wasn't the hoe wife. I'm very glad that finally historians are like, you know, Henry wasn't a very reliable narrator, which, duh. When somebody can die saying something that you don't like, suddenly history is very interesting. That's all I had to say about that. I'm also mad that her lipstick was kind of orangey, and I did not have one that was kind of orangey, so I ended up going with the one that I did. I wanted to use this hood, but I couldn't because it was the wrong shade of green, so I had to go back. Because I used the dress from the other Boleyn girl. Yes, she's got a necklace on, she isn't supposed to, but whatever, it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, we only have one left. I'm sure you can guess which Katheryn Howard actress I'm going to be choosing next, because I always save the Tudors actresses for last, but we're going to pretend that you don't know that. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this video, definitely give it a like, and I'll see you in the next one.